just getting to it. Busy day. So I'm going to wait for it to go live. Looks like it's taking a hot minute. If you're watching this after the fact, we're no longer live, but please review. This will be a short video. Just a few announcements. It's coming. I can see it coming. I didn't go do not disturb, so let me do that. There we go. Hi, everybody. Hi, so-and-so. I love that name, by the way. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Marilyn. Hi, Anna. Hi, Dawn. Kathy, Linda. Let's give everybody just a minute. This should only be 15 or 20 minutes. I know. Famous last words. But that's my plan. That is my plan. How's everybody doing? We've had a really busy day today here. Just this and that. Nothing terrible. Nothing, I mean, all good, really. But just busy. Kind of crazy. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get started because I know evening times are precious to everybody. Hi, Annie, Bonnie, Linda, Holly, Diane. Hi, everybody. Marie, Donna, Nicole, Adele, Vicky, Linda. Hi, guys. I'm so glad you're here. So yesterday when I was live, if you watched that, I said that I would come on today once I got the Zoom information completed and the poll was finished on Facebook. So the poll results were that we're going to do the Bartleby sling. And here's a copy. Here's what it looks like, the Bartleby sling. So this is a Unicats pattern. I do have a video out there if you want to watch that. If you're going to register and you want to watch that ahead of time, please do. It's out there. But our Zoom Sew Along with Barbie, It's a Beautiful Thing, is going to be July 20th. From 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So that's a Sunday. It's 3 weeks from yesterday. This is the fourth sew-along that we're going to have. So registration is active and it is linked in the description below. Dawn, I don't know if you can pull that up and just post that. But it is live on my website for purchase. The first 45 people that register, I don't know if we'll have that many or not. It is available to register. I'm pretty excited because I did the cutting out video today and I am offering hardware kits. Katrina from Unicats is offering a 15% discount. That code, when you purchase the sew-along, and the sew-along is $20, and then you do have to purchase the pattern at a 15% discount. But the 15% applies to any patterns or anything she has on our website. So it's not just the Unicats. So that's a pretty good deal. If you're not familiar with her patterns, they're all very, very good. Just so you know. Hi, Louise. Hi, Denise. Hey, Terry. Hi, Terry from, a mile away. I just love that. You should come over here, Terry, when we do lives next time. When I do a live, I should just text you if it's in the evening and see if you want to just come be my sidekick. Maybe we should do that sometime. We don't have to sew anything. This is a talkie live. So, the Zoom Sew Along registration is open. It is in the description below. It's linked in the description below. And you may have to go to my website to find it, Dawn, to repost it. I don't know. That probably would be easier, actually. But it is, if you just type in Sew Along, it should come right up. There are links to the hardware kits if you need it. It's totally optional. There you go. It's totally optional for a hardware kit, but I did cut off the hardware kits. I will remove those about a week prior just so I have time to get them in the mail to you. So if you want the hardware kit, it does not include zipper tape, it does not include webbing, and it does not include fold over elastic or binding of any kind. So if you need it, great. If you don't, totally optional, not required at all. Yeah, it's too long, but that's okay. So if you purchase the Zoom Sew Along with Barbie from my website, there will be a downloadable PDF. On that PDF, and if you don't get it, just reach out to me and I can resend it. Sometimes it goes to spam or just kind of disappears. I don't know where it goes. But on that PDF, you have a link to Unicat's patterns and the code for the 15% off. And the link to the unlisted cutting out and prep video. So in that cutting out and prep video, I talk about all the pieces, what's the best way to cut them out, and then I talk about all the prep that is needed before the Zoom sew along. But could we purchase those things from you if you have them on your website? Yes. Yes, you could. So that's kind of the gist of the Zoom Sew Along. So just to recap for those that are joining, the Zoom Sew Along with Barbie, It's a Beautiful Thing, is July 20th from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. All the information is in the listing. It is $20. And then you do need to purchase the pattern at, you can get it at 15% discount with the code that you'll receive. Yes, the zippers and stuff, yes. You can, because you can just come pick them up. But if you need the hardware kit and you want to purchase the zippers or anything else, just let me know when you purchase the hardware kit for the Bartleby sling that you are purchasing something else. So what you're going to get in the kit is a swivel clasp, one swivel clasp, 2 1-inch D-rings, one 1.5-inch slide adjuster, some rivets, 6 zipper pulls, and I think that's it. Yeah. It's listed in the hardware kit listing. Hi, Janet. Hi, Lucy. Hi, Janet. Can we watch if we don't get Zoom? So it's only going to be Kathy, that's a very good question. It's only going to be on Zoom. So it's not going to be publicized on YouTube. So you have to have the link to the Zoom to watch, and that's only for paid participants. So the answer is probably no, unless you pay to come. I will not be reposting it on Zoom. These Zooms are really about the interaction with everyone. Most importantly, I get to interact with you and see you. So that's the big Benny for me. But it's not going to be public. It's just going to be on the Zoom. The rivets in the kit are for the back slot, the back webbing connector, strap connector. So that's what the rivets are for. Yep. And the hardware kit is available in 4 options: antique bronze, antique brass, matte black, light gold, and matte rainbow. Oh, they do? Oh, dear. Okay, I'll go fix that as soon as we're done. I probably didn't put the numbers in them. I did everything else before I came on, but I was kind of in a hurry. I'll go fix that. Give me 5 minutes after this live is over, and I'll go fix it. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see what else. Okay, I did get a huge restock today on hardware. Huge. I mean, 3 big boxes. So everything should be in stock now that I sell on the website. There is some zipper tape in light gold that I don't have yet. I haven't even ordered it yet because I wanted to see how the light gold went, and it's going pretty well, so I probably will order it. The couple things that I'm pretty excited that are new pieces are these stunning. I love these. You guys may not be as excited as I am, but these zipper pulls. They're kind of curved bar zipper pulls. Number 5. I only got them in matte black just to see how they would go, but I love them. These are probably my new favorite. So those are available on the website. The other thing that I'm pretty excited about, yeah, the kits there's 0 on the kits yet, Kathy. So give me a few minutes after the live, and I'll put some stock in there. So I apologize. I don't know what I was doing. The other thing that I just got in is these little thumb locks. Whoa, whoa, Barb, whoa. Kind of hard to manage them. They're thin. So these are the thin thumb locks in matte black, you guys. I got them in matte black. They're a little more expensive. They come in sets of 2. So they come with these 2 pieces. They'll come with screws for this portion and then a washer for this portion. I'm pretty excited to get them in matte black. So now I actually have them in 5 finishes. Silver, gunmetal, light gold, antique brush, like whatever's on the website. I can't even remember now. But I was pretty excited about these matte black, thin, slim thumb locks. These are very useful. So those are also available on the website now. Oh, it's church morning. Well, I tried to do it at 2 p.m. I know there's a lot of churches that are done by 11. So I thought that would cover everybody. But if it doesn't, I'm sorry. You know, Saturdays and Sundays are the best day to do Zooms. And I'm finding that really Sundays are better. So maybe next time, Ellie, I'll do it a little later on a Sunday. And maybe that'll work for more people. So. So this sew along is going to be a full 4 hours would be my guess. There is nothing really terribly hard about this pattern. The Bartleby sling, but don't be intimidated. And in the YouTube video, I talk about don't be intimidated about the number of pieces. There are a lot of pieces. Make sure, number 1, you mark your pieces on the back. There are this front section. Make sure you mark all these pieces on the back. They're marked number 1 through number 6. Just a word to the wise. I didn't do that the first time I made this, and I regretted it. That would be fantastic, Ellie. Okay. Yeah, next time we'll do that. We're going to probably do another one in the fall. The other thing is when you get the pattern, and if you've already purchased the pattern, then you don't have to go buy it again. I think some people have already purchased the pattern previously for whatever reason. This page, section 4.2, is really important, this part right here. So if you are going to do a variety of finishes on the outside, different fabrics, that part really comes in handy, and I talk about it in the YouTube video. The first one I made, I did all the same fabric, so it wasn't that important. This one that I cut out today, I did 2 different fabrics, and I wanted them to be in a certain puzzle piece. So it is pretty important. Hi, Roxanne from Wisconsin. Hey, Janet. So just FYI, I just got this huge restock today, and I know the sale ended last night. You know, that's unfortunately the way it goes. But the restock is there. A couple things that were sold out were the 1-inch swivel clasp in the new version of the swivel clasp. Those are all restocked. Zipper tape has been restocked in the teal matte black, the pink, light pink matte black, the medium pink matte black. Just really a ton. The 1-inch strap ends have been restocked. So I've got a lot of work over the next few days to get that all organized. So that is it. So just a recap. The Zoom Sew Along with Barbie, It's a Beautiful Thing, is live on my website. And if you look in the links below, on this video where it says Jeannie's Designs, there should be a more. Click on that, and all the links are in there, except for the hardware kit. I got to put some stock in there, so I'll do that as soon as we're finished. We are limiting it to 45 participants. I don't know if it'll fill up or not. That would be great if it doesn't. If it doesn't, I'm happy with whoever comes, because it's special for me, because I get to see and talk to you. Let's see. What fabric do I suggest? So I have done it, and I've only made this bag twice. I'll show you what the cutting out video has. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah. So these are the fabrics that I chose for the cutting out video. I'll show you. This is some snake skin. It's pretty pliable. I did put Decaville-like, and I go over all this in the video on how to interface it, but this is what I chose. And then for the lining, I chose some of Sew Yours Liner Tex. I think it's called monostripe Liner Tex. No interfacing on the lining. And then the accent pieces for the front are going to be this suede. It's kind of hard to see, but it coordinates pretty well. So I would tend to, this is a bound bag, so you will have to turn it, but it's not a hard bag to turn, just FYI. But I wouldn't use anything really heavy. So that's my thought. You could use like some really lightweight leather too. I thought about doing that, and then I thought, no, probably the most people that are going to join are going to be doing either vinyl or waterproof canvas or something like that. So I thought I better not. Hot pink zipper tape, more of a coral. The hot pink is hot pink. Just saying. The medium zipper tape is slightly coral. It's a gorgeous color. It's really pretty. Let me see. Can you guys hold? I'll see if I have some back here in my stash room. I do. I have some. So this, Patricia, is the hot pink. I don't know if you can see it good enough, but it's very hot pink. It's just right on hot pink. This is the light pink. Very light pink with black matte. The medium pink is this. So you can see, let me see if I can hold them all up together so you can see. That was a very good question, Patricia. So there they all are. Hot pink, light pink, and medium pink. It has a slight coral to it, but it's a very pretty pink. So those are the three pinks that I have. Then I have a burgundy too. Okay, guys. It's hot pink, man. It's hot pink. It's very pretty. Very pretty. Okay, so just a quick recap and then I will let everybody go. Zoom Sew Along with Barbie is available now to register for on the website. Limited to 45 people. It does cost $20. And the reason there's a cost to it, there's a lot of coordination to this, and we are going to be giving away some prizes. So it kind of covers for that and the shipping for any prizes that we're going to have. Oh, good, Helen. Tanya. Oh, okay. So that's the Zoom Sew Along with Barbie, July 20th from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern. We are going to be doing the Bartleby Sling. When you register, you should get an additional download of a PDF that gives you the link to the pattern and a 15% off code to get the pattern. Then you will get a link to the video for cutting out and prep. The video I did today was about 63 minutes because there's a lot of pieces. And then I talk about all the prep and what you should have done before we come to the Zoom on July 20th. I think this will be fine to get it done in 4 hours. I will be doing a YouTube for registrants only the week prior, and I'll have to work with Jan on that, just to make sure everybody's got their prep done so that when we come to the Zoom, we can just jump right in. It's not a hard bag to make. There's just there's a fair amount of steps. Probably the most challenging part for some people, and it's not hard, just FYI, is this piece right here. This is a little pocket. I thought about not doing it, but I think it's worth it. It's a unique part of the bag, and it actually is a useful little zipper pocket. So I decided to leave it in. Okay, guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me from my website. Just click contact and you can fill in that form, and I am pretty responsive to questions that come up. You keep your clips in a blue plastic bin. Oh, Bonnie, I linked that. I answered your question on Facebook. This is from Jackson Lowe. It's the same place where these clips come from. I answered your question and provided a link on Facebook. So if you want to go back to your question on Facebook, I provided a link. You can just click on it. She has these they're little collapsible trays. Look at that. Let me see. Yeah. They're little collapsible trays, but they're also magnetic trays. How useful that is, I don't know, but they're very cute. So this is a purple one, and then I got 2 purples. I did. Okay, guys. I hope to see you there. It's going to be a lot of fun. And go sign up. It'll be just so much fun. All right. Thanks. I hope you have a great night. I'm going to go watch the Rays game, baseball game with my husband. Talk to you later.